Can you smoke skirt steak? Is it going to be tasty? Is it going to be dry? We're going to find out today. Skirt steak is one of my favorite steaks to cook. It's fantastic on tacos, it's quick and easy to make on your barbecue, and it always tastes really good. A lot of flavor. I was thinking, what else can we do with skirt steak other than just grilling it like a steak? What if we smoked it low and slow on the barbecue? This is a 1.2 kilograms Black Angus skirt steak. Look at this thing, absolutely beautiful. We got all that fat. Look at these stripes. It's like a zebra effect that you get on the meat. And within that zebra, we got all these fibers. They're big and strong working fibers, and they have a lot of flavor. You can see it from the red color, the deep red color that's in the meat. And this stuff tastes so good because the way it worked. It had to work, so it built up flavor, it built up fat, and now it's here, ready for us to be cooked. Here's why I think this experiment could actually work. It has flavor like beef ribs, it's tough when you pull it, and it also has a lot of fat and marbling in itself. So it has all of the ingredients to be able to smoke it, and it will turn out tender even if we cook it to a temperature of 92 degrees Celsius. But of course, we won't know until we actually gonna try. So we're going to fire up our barbecue, load it up with charcoal, put in the fire starters, light them up, put a little bit of smoke wood in, put the heat deflectors in, grill grates on top, and let the temperature set at 122 degrees Celsius. I'm going to treat this skirt steak as I would beef ribs, so we're going to season it just with salt and pepper. For salt we're using fleur de sel. With thicker cuts you want to season both sides. With the skirt steak it's so thin you don't want to over season it, so don't season both sides. Fresh ground black pepper. You can never have too much fresh ground black pepper. Alright, it's ready to go on the barbecue, and looking by the size of it, you're gonna need a big barbecue. That's why we're using the Kamado Joe Big Joe. It looks like a meat pizza. Look at it. I think it's gonna be tasty. Let's close the lid, let the smoke do its job, and then we'll wait until it reaches a core temperature of 92 degrees Celsius, which is gonna take a while. So relax, have a beer, watch a commercial. We're getting close to a core temperature of 75 degrees Celsius. This is the point where normally with beef ribs you would be getting into a stall, into that zone. And that's a whole flat area where fat is being rendering down and all of the connective tissue is going soft and nice and juicy. I want to see what's going on inside this barbecue and actually find out what's happening with our skirt steak. Is it doing the same thing? Ooh, I can hear like a small sizzle, almost like it's simmering like a gravy. This is our typical smoke color, that nice and red color. Ooh, look at it when I push here. See what's happening? That fat's rendering down. It's coming out. Ooh, yeah. We got a little bit of that smoke color on the fat as well. Some dry bits at the end, but that's okay. That's going to be crunchy and it's going to give us a nice bark. It already looks so good because we got that smoke color. We got everything that we need. It's not going to look any better by leaving it like this. And with our beef ribs, at this point I would normally wrap it in butcher's paper. So that's what we're going to do to our skirt steak too. Whoa, look at those juices. Oh man, this looks so freaking good. We'll just quickly wrap this up in our butcher paper. There we go. And now we'll set this back on our barbecue and let it continue to cook in the same way it did before. Look at him go! It's going so fast. This is much faster than doing beef ribs. 91.5, 91.6. By the time I'm finished with this beautiful dance of mine, it's done. We made it exactly the same way I would make my beef ribs. It's here, it's in front of us. And now what do we do, Morrison?
Eat it! Resting.
Resting, that's right. I see disappointed faces to the left and the right of me. We gotta rest. Sorry guys. But the good news is, I got a reference steak that we're gonna be grilling. We'll set up our barbecue for direct heat, wait for it to come up to temperature, and then we'll start grilling. All right, this skirt steak's about done. Look at it. What a beauty. We're going to let it rest, but we need to season it. With steaks, season afterwards. With roast, you season up front. Our skirt steak needs about 5 minutes to rest, so this is a good time to start unpacking our smoked skirt steak. Ooh, look at that. That is an absolute beauty. It looks so juicy, smoky. This looks really, really promising, and the smells are just mind-blowing. Ooh, look at that. It already starts to tear. Now we're going to slice into it, but we're going to slice it against the grain. And the skirt steak's grains are running in this direction, so we'll cut it in the opposite way. Look at how pink that is. That is smoky pink. Ho, 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 ho. That's not dry, that is juicy. Look. Whoa, this is crazy. I'm gonna go for a bite. I can't wait any longer.
But you promised.
I promised Morrison I would just do a side-by-side comparison, but forget about it. I need to eat this. Oh, smoky flavors and the amount of juiciness. See, we didn't put any salt on it, but the smoke gave it a little bit of sweetness. The beef also has some sweetness to it. And then with the salt and pepper, oh man, Denise, come, you have to try. This is good, right? Oh, can we just forget about the grilled one, Morrison? And just eat this one. I'll give you a double smoke now.
This is really good.
This is good, right? I never thought it would be as juicy. This is a winner. Why didn't I come up with this earlier? I'm not going to give you the credits, Morrison. Morrison wants to get the credits. We talked about this. Of course, first I said he was crazy and stupid, but it's very close to being brilliant.
Yes, next.
You're all excited about that grilled steak. Again, we're cutting it against the grain. Nice and pink on the inside. You can clearly see the difference between these two. One is pink on the outside and the other one is pink on the inside. The steak one, Denise, the grilled steak. Let's give it a try. Oh, look at that. It falls apart more easily. That's nice. It's good both ways.
Yeah. But it's completely different. I like this too.
It's absolutely no comparison. It's completely, it tastes like a different cut of beef. If we would have to choose which one is better, I really like both. For my last supper,
Chicken.
I think I'm gonna go with smoked. I like the novelty here. I like that we found out that you can smoke skirt steak and it turns out like this. I love it. 2 to 3 hours, it goes really quickly. Maybe 3 hours.
No, an hour and a half to 2. It was really great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's just so easy to do. I like this better than brisket.
Yeah.
We have to close up the video then. I'll just keep on eating.
Well, thank you for watching. And then I forgot.
I just want to thank you guys. It means a lot to us that you watch these videos. And if you enjoy them, then give us a big thumbs up and a comment down below. Special thank you to our YouTube Patreons and our YouTube Patreons. If you enjoyed it, just let us know down below. See you guys next time. Until then,
Eet smakelijk.
and keep on grilling. Or
Skirt.
smoking. Keep on smoking.
Yeehaw.
Because you can smoke your skirt steak now.
Oh, yeah.
They got options now. Oh, man.
Okay, let's get the tortilla.
All aboard!